What's up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We're back on the Desolation map. And we are flying up high in the air, looking down on all of creation, looking down on a blank space. You know what, guys? I am sick and tired of looking at that blank space. It's been sitting there for the very beginning. That space has been blank from day one. Why? We need to put something in this space, and we need to put it there badly, because I'm sick of looking at it. I just don't like it. It's just emptiness. Everything's done around it, and this is just empty. So what I'm going to do today is I got my man Stale Raisin here with me. He's going to help me build, and we're going to put up another building. Now, in the previous video, I told you what was going to go here. This is going to be an arcade, a shopping arcade. If you're unfamiliar with the term arcade, there's no games. This is not a video game arcade. This is arcade in the Victorian sense. In the Victorian times, an arcade was a place where you'd go to get your high-class shopping done. All in one place. Basically, an early mall. There's going to be an indoor mall. It's going to be 4 floors of just shop after shop after shop. It's going to be pretty epic, if I do say so myself. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Bean, where did you get the idea to make an arcade? Well, let me tell you. I was in Sydney, Australia. I went there with my sister, and we spent 4 days in Sydney. And let me tell you guys, 4 days is plenty. You're going to see all of Sydney in 4 days. It's a major metropolitan city, but you can see all the highlights pretty fast. There's the botanical gardens, you go to the opera house, you go to the Toronto Zoo, you go to the various museums, you go to the arcade. It's called the Strand. And that's what I'm building here. I'll talk about that more in a bit. But you go to the botanical. Did I say botanical gardens? Yes, I did. You go to all those places. That takes about 2 days, and then that's about it. But I did spend a lot of time in the arcade because, there's not much to do besides walk around and look at stuff. So that's what I did. So I have a pretty good idea of what this place looks and feels like. So I'm going to do my best to recreate it. I did go on Google because that's what I do. I haven't been to this particular building in about 6 or 7 years. It's been a while. Okay, it's been a little while. So I did need a little bit of help. Now, keep in mind here, guys, I'm not going to be 100% recreating it. I am using this building as a source of inspiration. Does that make sense? I'm not going to try to copy the building, but I'm going to take the idea of this building and I'm going to make it my own. If you want to see this building, look up the Strand Arcade in Sydney, Australia. Let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. Is it Strand or Strad? Yeah, Strand Arcade, Sydney, Australia, New South Wales. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing here. Now, it's a reddish building, so what I intend to do here, as I look through my party, I'm trying to invite people to help me out, but since this new party chat update came out, when you can have 12 people in the party, it's a little bit glitchy, and sometimes if I'm in the party, I can't invite people to my world unless I restart Minecraft. I don't know if it's a Minecraft thing or a party thing, but I wasn't about to restart Minecraft just now. So it's just me and Stale for now, okay? Stale is a big help. I want to say thank you to Stale Raisin for being willing to help, and a lot of you are willing to help, and I thank all of you for your enthusiasm and your willingness. But I like to have 1 or 2 helpers at a time max. If there's 5 people, then one of you's going to get bored and start doing weird things I don't want you to do. So that's why I kind of keep my helpers to a minimum, 2 or 3 at the max. So thank you, Stale, for helping me out. If you want to help out, all you have to do is join the party and say, Bean, I want to help, and then I'll ask you some questions, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Alright, so what was I saying? Oh, the red. Now, here's my plan, guys. As you're seeing me build this, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Bean, this is not like you. You're building a box with 1 color block. How could this be a skyscraper? In Desolation, no doubt. Or no less, I should say. Well, guys, this is no kind of skyscraper. This is my blank canvas. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to build up this red clay box as big as I can, as big as this building is going to be. And it's going to be sort of a placeholder. Now, when I do a facade of a wall, I like to have the wall of my buildings 2, 3, or 4 blocks thick. That way, it's not just one color, it's not one texture, it's got a layers to it. Like an onion almost. I'm building this building much like a red onion, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add stuff to this canvas. I'm going to carve stuff out of it. Think of it as a pumpkin. I'm building a pumpkin right now so that I can carve pieces out of it. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Yeah. So I'm going to carve pieces out of this. Oh, what we just did there was Stale and I raced. He did vertical walls. You know how you place blocks vertically? I did them horizontally. And we tried to see which one would finish first. He finished by a whole line. Which means that if our experiment went, according to, if there's no problems in our experiment, that means building up and down vertically is faster than building side to side. I think we all knew that. I just wasn't sure. So, I'm a believer now. He beat me in that race. Oh, man. Thank goodness this is a fast forward video because there's a lot of mundane block placing going on today. Like I've said from the very beginning, this whole YouTube channel is an effort to show you the real day-to-day operations of the Desolation map. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Today we're doing some boring building. To me it's boring. I mean, there's no detail work. I'm just going up and building a box. It's boring, okay? But I wanted to show this to you guys because this is a beautiful day. This is a groundbreaking day because this plot of land in Coveton, like I said, has been empty from day one. And I've always known what is going to go here. And I've just never gotten around to it. Today I felt motivated. Today I was like, today is the day. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of looking at emptiness. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the pathway inside. One thing I've been doing from the very beginning of this whole build is I've been doing the exteriors first and then going back and doing the interiors. Now, as an interior builder, you would think I would do something different than that. Because I want to focus on interiors, especially on this build, especially on this one. This interior mall is going to be really cool. And I'm going to really focus on this interior. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build the interior as I build up. Ooh, now this is not something I've ever done before. I mean, I may have done it in a smaller scale, but nothing like this. And the reason for that is because of the windows. Basically, I always put windows on the exterior, and then when I go to do my interior, they don't line up to where I need them, where I want them. And I'm like, dang, if I had just done the interior before the exterior, then it wouldn't have been a problem. But, that happens a lot, so I'm going to do something proactive to change that, okay? So I'm going to build up this interior as I build the exterior up. The interior is going to be 4 floors. I've carved out the walkway here. This is what I'm building now. This walkway is going to be kind of Victorian in style. I might add more color later. This is just almost like a placeholder. I do want to add some color to this floor a little bit. So I might change up the pattern a tad bit in the future. But for right now, that's what we're going to go with. The bottom floor is going to have this 4-way intersection where you can enter the building from any of the 4 streets that surround the skyscraper. And then as you go up in the building, you're going to find that it just goes in one way. And if you look at the picture of the Strand arcade on Google Images, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to build it like that, except the Strand is 3 floors. I'm going to go 4. I'm trying to make this building pretty tall. It's not like a skyscraper necessarily, but I want it to be very, very tall. This is an early Victorian. The history of this building was built in 1890, so I guess it was late Victorian. Maybe that's early. I don't even know. It was built in the 1890s in Australia, and it was an arcade, and it stood for many years. Then there was a fire in the 70s. I did some research, guys. There's a fire in the 70s. They had to restore it. It's been restored, and today it houses a lot of upscale fashion style stores. This is where you're going to go to get your Gucci's, Prada's, Fendi's. You know what I mean. Okay? Now, yeah, looking pretty good. I like it. Yeah, okay. This is my second building based on an Australian building. The other one is the one right behind me, the Treasury Casino. That's based on a building in Brisbane. As you can tell, Australia has been an influence on me in my life, so I've decided to bring it to Minecraft. Guys, I encourage you to draw upon your real life when building in Minecraft. It's been very rewarding. I can go into my map and I have like a visual representation of places I've been, things I've seen. They even bring up memories of things I did there. So, it's been really fun building real life things in Minecraft. Like, the feeling I got when I walked by City Hall, San Francisco City Hall on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, like middle of the night. And I saw the building that I had spent a lot of time and effort. I had poured myself into that building, trying to recreate it pretty faithfully. And then I walked past it on New Year's Eve, and I was just like, wow, what an accomplishment. I did it. I built that thing in Minecraft, and I did a really good job of it. And it was a very rewarding, very warm feeling I had there. So I encourage you guys to seek that feeling out yourselves, because why not? This is Minecraft. You can do whatever you want. Might as well do something productive that you deem valuable, that you get value from. And to me, building real life and just taking life and making it art has been one of the coolest things about this whole process. This whole game is I can take my life and my experiences, and I can turn it into some form of art that people appreciate. And not only do the people appreciate it, they can play with me on my art. Isn't that cool? When was the last time you went to a museum and you started like throwing the Monet around like a frisbee? No, you can't do that. But with Minecraft, you can. Isn't that crazy, guys? Alright, we're winding down now. I'm going to take a look back. Thank you for watching this video. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world. Thank you to Stale Raisin for helping me out. I know it wasn't the most... Ooh. And of course, the game crashed. Thank you to Stale Raisin. It wasn't the most exciting build, but he helped me out. The game crash is nothing new. This happens all the time. This is probably a good place to end the video. Alright, the Minecraft doesn't want to cooperate, so... never mind then. We're going to go play some PvP. That's my goal for today. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.